Stephen Elliott. Andy Driver fires Hearts in front. Kevin Kyle strikes for Hearts.
Hibs' last game was in Perth nearly a month ago. Manager Colin Calderwood added Liam Miller and Martin Scott to the team which drew with St Johnstone in pursuit of his first Edinburgh Derby win. Hearts were without injured keeper Marian Kello and top scorer Rudy Scatchell. Adrian Morowiec was suspended. In came Jamie McDonald, Ismail Bouzid, Ryan Stevenson and Andy Driver. Paul Mitchell was at Easter Road.
Down on Andy Driver. Driver loses out to Sergi. One of 6 Hibs players making their Edinburgh Derby debut. Scott's another, he's flicked it over the top onto Rarden. Well, he seemed to open up his foot down at Rarden. An attempt to finish. Lovely ball through by Scott. Rarden inside Webster, and sent it wide. Stevenson pushes it back through onto Andy Driver. He's missed the last 3 Edinburgh Derbies. Cuts the ball back onto Stephen Elliott. Brown beats it away and Hanlon clears. What a lively start to the match. Stevenson releasing Driver. Low ball across, met well by Stephen Elliott. Scored at Easter Road earlier in the season. Comes Callum Booth trying to get a better of David Templeton. Thornhill flicked nicely back into the path of Callum Booth. Booth still going. And that's a good stop from Jamie McDonald. Marco Sorgi was right beside him. Couldn't afford to spill this one. Booth running forward from the left back position. Hearts pick up again. Chance for Elliott. Good challenge from Paul Hanlon. Bouzid had played him through. Booth sends it clear. Met by Ian Black. Driver flicks it through. Elliott trying to get away from Hanlon. Are coming together. Well, 1 or 2 Hearts claims for a penalty. Stephen Elliott certainly seemed to think so. Hanlon caught his boots. Referee not interested. Colin Calderwood demanding so much of his side this afternoon. He need to win if they don't have a chance of being in the top 6. Thompson sends it in, it's missed, and it's on to Elliott and bounces into the arms of Mark Brown. Well, I think he saw it late. Elliott avoided Scott, and Hibs are lucky here. Hearts unbeaten in the last 6 derby matches, won the last 4. In fine form as Templeton tries to find a way through. He's upended there by Callum Booth. Free kick. No argument at all from the fullback. Craig Thompson to deliver. Thompson in, Bouzid's free, and he heads it wide. Well, he's only ever scored once for Hearts, and a great chance here. Comes across onto Thompson. Plenty of space for Hearts on the left hand side. Andy Driver plays it in, flick back by Elliott, comes on to Ryan Stevenson. The opening goal at Easter Road comes for Hearts and for Ryan Stevenson, who scores for the first time in the Edinburgh Derby. Controlled it well with the right foot, dispatched it with the left. So many chances in the match so far. It's Hearts who take their first one, 1-0. That's not an easy sound for a Hibs manager to hear. Hibs trying to get back into this, flicked over the top. Sorgi and Zaliukas collide. Now that could be a penalty, it is. And Zaliukas will go off here. Ian Bryant will reach for the red card. And Marius Zaliukas, after 33 minutes, will be dispatched. Well, he seemed to just glance at the attacker and take him down. Rarden played it over the top. He had a look at Sorgi. He definitely impeded him, denying an obvious goal scoring opportunity, and Hearts are down to 10. Liam Miller, simple strike from the penalty spot, and Hibs finally scored against Hearts this season. McDonald went the right way. The penalty though was unstoppable, and after 34 minutes it's 1 apiece. Delight for Colin Calderwood. Booth pulls the ball back. That's being stretched here. Booth goes on the overlap, flicks it across. Deco is unmarked. Well, what a boost that would have been for Hibs going into half-time if Francis Deco could have scored here. Certainly should have put it on target. Thompson sends it in. Hibs will get it clear. Vanstey back onto Booth. Black takes a chance and Rarden's nipped in. Hibs have got players racing through the middle. Deflected by Black. onto Miller. Paulson is there, Sochi behind him, Paulson! Should have been 2-1, no doubt about it. Well, Black, instead of putting the ball out, tried to control it, and then blocked Rarden, who just yelled at Miller to send it infield, and Paulson sent it over the top. Utter frustration. Hanlon still going, well played. Van Steek, his Edinburgh Derby debuts, Rarden outside him. Derek Rarden settles, Derek Rarden, good save from the goalkeeper. Rarden's got 3 inside, went himself. We have to go back 16 Edinburgh Derbies for the last time that Hibs scored twice against Hearts. Arguably, they should have found the net again this afternoon. Remains 1-1. Hearts defending well on the 2 banks of 4, but that goes over the top. Soji knocks it back onto Derek Rarden. Rarden cuts it across, and Andy Webster is there. Hearts survive. Derek Rarden again with a chance. Soji played it back to him. McDonald pushed him wide, and Andy Webster was calm. It's an enthralling Edinburgh derby. 11-man Hibs, 10-man Hearts. Played into the box, Vaste gets the touch on it, and Ricardo Vaste scores for Hibs. 11 minutes to go in the derby, and Hibs are ahead. Utter joy round Easter Road. Wasn't the best first touch, but the second touch was sure. Jimmy McDonald got caught out here, and Ricardo Vaste scores for Hibs. Hibs 2, Hearts 1. Colin Calderwood delighted with a goal. Hibs lead in the derby for the first time this season. Jason Thompson coming forward. Thornhill goes in, takes him down. Well, he won the ball, but his trailing leg came into Jason Thompson. And that's why the referee will have given the free kick. So Greg Thompson, it's a couple of good deliveries in the match. 6 minutes to go, Thompson plays it in. Webster heads it across, and Stephen Elliott equalises for Hearts. Well, Hibs lead lasts barely 5 minutes, and Stephen Elliott has Hearts level. He scored at Easter Road in November, and he nets the equaliser here in April. The 10 men have come from behind to level. Craig Thompson played it in, Andy Webster's been terrific at the back, set him up, and Elliott simply didn't miss. You can almost feel the disappointment round Easter Road, the 3 stands. As Booth runs over the ball, onto Rarden, McDonald touches it round. 7 Derby Day goals for Derek Rarden. He was looking for number 8. Vaste. Hibs tried to find a winner. Vaste works it in, it's blocked. Palazuelos goes in. Thornhill, McGowan, they're really battling. The ball gets pushed through Rarden, good save from Jimmy McDonald. Well, this is his 4th Edinburgh derby. He's started 2, he's never lost. Hibs pushed through here, Rarden was onside. That's a fine save from McDonald. Brown sends it long, Hearts headed away. Thornhill, Rarden outside him, Rarden for the winner. It wouldn't even go for a goal kick. Well, what a miss from Derek Rarden. Hibs couldn't hope for it to fall to a better player. Well wide.